Welcome back to smirconish.com and Happy New Year! I hope everybody had a great holiday season with family and friends. We are happy to be back with new content, new original content on the website at smirconish.com. So, like I do every week, let's get straight to it. I'm going to highlight some of our critical thinking because this is the editor's report, and I'm your editor, Gilly Remen. So let's get right to it. This week we had a lot of really great submissions. First off, we have a lot of impeachment content. One is a piece by John Hart called Not an Impartial Juror, and a second piece by James Craven called Is Pelosi Holding a Full House, which are about McConnell and Pelosi and the intricacies of how the impeachment will proceed. Then for the new year, we have Denise Meredith with the 5 must-do New Year's resolutions for Americans. So check that out. Then Timothy Filan's really interesting and informative piece called He's My President, Not My Pastor, kind of about religion and American politics and religion outside of American politics. It's very intriguing. John Nipple has a piece called The Little Impeachment Engine That Couldn't. And there's a piece about the Iran situation by Christopher Benetti called No One Looks Good Right Now in the Middle East. Then we have a few more political pieces, one by Deborah Vogler called Dear Andrew Yang. It's really interesting. It's actually about how his campaign is encouraging people to be educated about artificial intelligence and kind of the future of the economy and how that's a really good thing. Then we have Mark Langer, A Collective Eye Roll, which is about kind of being fed up with politics in general right now. Then we have Sean Young, who writes a piece called Is Putin Trump's Friend?, which is about Putin and how he's kind of in the middle of every big conflict, whether it's with Iran, with North Korea, within America, domestic politics as well. So that's really interesting. Check that one out. And then we have Margaret James with a piece called A Healthy Diet Could Save $50 billion a year. Which is really interesting, and obviously it's the new year, so everyone wants to be healthier. So check that one out. And lastly, we have a piece by me called 2010s, How to Define the Decade. And I basically go into the intricacies of how technology defined the decade, how politics defined the decade, but really how the pendulum swung from this more globalist perspective that has been going since the end of World War II, and how we're swinging from globalism to nationalism all in one decade, and kind of hopefully where the next decade will take us is hopefully in the right direction with our economy, with our politics, and with our society. So check out that piece as well. And as always, if you have any submissions, if you have any thoughts, any original thoughts, any independent thinking, non-ideological, please send it to editor@smirconish.com. And I will receive it and email you back. I look forward to working with everyone. And again, Happy New Year!